Hey everybody, I've been wanting to do this video for a little while, actually since I started my YouTube channel a year ago, and I'm going to share with you a condition I have. First, let me say that I might have told you in other videos that I, like so many other people, have in the past had a COVID-19 infection. In fact, my infection was in May of 2020. I always refer to it as the original strain of the virus because that is when it was new. There were no vaccinations that we could get to help us along the way, to help us to maybe not get it or not get it, but lessen the effects when we do get it. When I got my infection, there was, like I said, no vaccines. And my infection was, I refer to it as horrific. It was the worst thing that I've ever been through. And first, let me say that I'm hoping YouTube doesn't take this video down because I'm talking about the infection. I'll try not to talk about okay? I won't talk about that, but I'll talk about what I want to talk about. And that is something that remains with me almost 3 years after my infection. One of the things I went through with my infection was I lost my taste and my smell totally. And I'll tell you that that was the weirdest sensation, not being able to smell or taste anything. And the only way I knew that I had something in my mouth when I was trying to eat was because I felt something in my mouth, but it tasted like nothing. It tasted like nothing. I think air has a better taste, or paper. That's the only way I can describe it is nothing. Total absence. And I have a lot of things written down here, and that is called anosmia, when there is no smell or taste. I'm going to tell you what I've been experiencing since I recovered, about a month after my initial infection, and that is parosmia. And parosmia is smelling things that aren't really there. You smell things that aren't there, and no one else can smell it, but you smell it. And what I smell is cigarette smoke. And another reason why I'm doing this video is because I know that there's somebody else out there that is going through this. And I want to tell you that you are not crazy. It is real. There are so many people, or so I'm told by my neurologist, that are struggling with this. So, like I said, I smell cigarette smoke. I can be sitting here at home, and all of a sudden it smells like people are smoking in my apartment, and they're really not. Sometimes it's really strong, sometimes it's faint, and it leaves me with a headache. I can be at work, sitting at my desk in my office. Who's smoking in my office? Clearly no one is smoking in my office. Another thing that people are reporting that they are smelling is rotting meat, chemicals like a bleach smell. People are reporting that food tastes nothing like what they're actually eating, like coffee will taste like rotten chicken or something like that. I don't experience that at all. I have my total taste back, my total smell back, but now I smell cigarette smoke. I belong to a Parosmia after COVID group on Facebook, and people will post all the time, does anyone else smell this, or am I crazy? And not that I'm glad other people struggle with what I struggle with, but and I don't want to say it's nice, but when someone posts on the group, when is this cigarette smell gonna go away? It's making me crazy. It's almost like, yes, someone else is going through this. You're not crazy. I'm not crazy. I went to my neurologist because I have a neurologist because I have a seizure disorder that I've had all my life, well, since I was 13. He sent me for an MRI, and he has told me that I'm not the only one that they are hearing that is struggling with this. They're doing COVID long hauler studies. Other people are struggling with these phantom smells. He sent me for an MRI of my brain, and it didn't show any change or abnormality in the structure of my brain. But he did say that, and I wrote it down, I have damage to my olfactory bulb. I don't know if I said that right, but its spelling is olfactory, like olfactory. And your olfactory bulb is a rounded mass of tissue containing nerve cells involved in sense of smell. And he told me that I have damage in my olfactory bulb, which is causing me to smell these cigarette smells that I smell randomly. And I will say that they've gotten a little better. Last year, in May will be 3 years since my infection. Last year, it was bad. The smell sometimes lasted up to 2 weeks, maybe even a month, where I just smelled strong cigarette smoke. All right. Now, when I get it, it happens maybe once or twice a week, and it lasts, I don't know, 15 minutes, half hour, an hour. When it's really bad, I'll get something like Vicks Vapor Rub. I have a lavender scented Vicks Vapor Rub. I'll even put that a little bit, I'll dab my finger in it, and I'll put that around my nostrils just so I can smell something else while I go through this. There's really nothing they can do about the nerve damage other than he did prescribe to me a medication that I can put under my tongue. It's like a migraine medication, because I tell him that after the smell goes away, I have a headache. He gave it to me as a trial, but doing research on that medication, I found that it may increase blood pressure and cause heart palpitations, and I have high blood pressure as it is, and I also have a cardiomyopathy, and I'm not looking for any of that to occur. I just, like I said, I struggle through it. So the purpose of this video is to let you know, if you're going through this parosmia or these hallucinations or these phantom smells after you had a COVID infection, you're not alone. You're not crazy. Sometimes these smells are enough to make you crazy, and I'm sorry you're going through them. I'm going through it too. Like I said, I do what I can to smell something else until it goes away. Again, Vicks Vapor Rub. You could spray some perfume and smell it. I don't know. A friend of mine told me that he saw in the news that there's something new that they're doing for people that don't have any smell or taste, that has never come back. That's got to be a struggle too. I can't imagine not being able to taste anything 3 years after my infection. But that's good news if you struggle with that. Looks like something's on the horizon for that. But again, this parosmia, my neurologist says there's nothing right now that can be done, but it is a COVID long haul or long-term effect or damage. You could talk to your doctor about having an MRI of your olfactory bulb and see if there's damage. That's what was found on mine. Damage to those nerves that control your sense of smell and taste. You know, that's what I ended up with. I have struggled the past 3 years with some other things that the doctors believe were COVID related or related, and I'll touch base on that. I'll do another video of that, some things that have happened. But yeah, parosmia, it's a real thing. There are other YouTube videos about this after, you know, the COVID infection, the parosmia. But yes, it is phantom smells. It's something that I don't look for. I don't look forward to it when it comes back. But again, if you are watching this video because you saw the description or whatever, yes, they are real. You are not crazy. They are hallucinations or phantom smells. Actual, the term is parosmia or olfactory, like I'm not saying it right, olfactory hallucinations. And that's exactly what they are. They're smells that aren't really there. And why the human body or brain has to give us bad smells like rotten meat or chemicals or cigarette smoke and not flowers or perfume or sweet smells, baked cookies or apple cinnamon candles, I don't know. I would prefer that. But right now, that is all I have to say about the parosmia. This is just one of my videos that I do where I share an experience or a struggle in hopes that I can help somebody else. So hopefully if you're struggling with this, I helped you. Call your doctor, see a neurologist, really see a neurologist and talk to them about your parosmia and the olfactory bulb. And maybe they can check that out for you, have an MRI and see if that shows anything. But again, there are little things that you can do to help you to smell something else until the smells subside. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.